Y'all, thanks for stopping in. Got a video about what's selling right now on eBay. Got 25, 28, 30 items, something like that. These items sold in the last week and a half. Here in the end of August, early September. Things are heating back up after the summer slowdown. So that's phenomenal. Got a sale in here for $800 all the way down to $10. So I'm all over the map, just like my stuff's all over the map. I hope there's some decent information on here for something you might not know about, or something you've seen and passed up that maybe you can make some money on. That's the goal here, is to help you make you laugh and make you a little money, one way or the other. But yeah, so we're going to get right to it. So please like, subscribe, comment, I don't know, all that stuff. It really helps the algorithms and all the cloud and whatnot. So yeah, so check out what's sold. Let's go. All right, number one spot here on the video, Carl Richter, the complete recordings, 97 discs here on this box set. It's brand new, sealed, going out to Germany, made in Germany, going back to Germany, $799.99, full price. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carl, I appreciate you. My man. Don't know much about Carl. He's a composer. I think he prefers to be called the Maestro, otherwise known as Bob Cobb. Little Seinfeld reference there for my Seinfeld fans. But yeah, man, I just blown away by this. Absolutely blown away. It's been listed for about 3 months. Never dropped the price, never had an offer, nothing, just letting it roll. There were some comps on there that made me price it there, and it sold. The buyer ended up paying almost $1,000 after shipping, the price for the item, and the VAT tax. I think it was like $960, $970. So, oh my gosh. Can I find some more of these, please? But yeah, pretty pumped when you sell an $800 item on eBay. I mean, there's not much more you can get more excited about unless you sell a $900 item. About to pack her up, ship it up. Got to ship it to eBay and let them do what they do. Just absolutely grateful to have this. Came out of a storage unit. Our number one unit we bought so far. We've doubled our money. We're well on to tripling our money, quadrupling, blah, 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 whatever. Just crushing this unit. This is pure profit. I probably paid $5 for this at the end of the day. I hope the buyer's not watching this, because I made a lot of money on it, buddy. Sorry. But anywho, let's go. All right, up here we got this Amazon Echo loop ring, sold for $249.99. Took me about 3 months to sell this, 2 months to sell this, I think, something like that. I bought it at a yard sale in a box or bag of stuff for $5 or $10 max. I've already sold like $60 worth of stuff out of the bag. And here is the cream of the crop, the Amazon Echo ring. This was a couple years ago. They made these and they didn't do well. And so they're kind of rare. Not many of them out there. I think I had the only one for sale in the world at the time. So lucky me. It's pure luck is all I can say. It's not any great knowledge by me. I just happened to get this thing in a bag, and here we are at $250. So that's part of the game, though. You're out there in the wild and you're hunting, and your instincts say buy the bag. You bought the bag, and now you've taken the bag to the bank at $249.99. So be on the lookout for Amazon Echo rings. Come in this little black box. That's about it. Just fortunate enough to have this go out the door at $249.99. Gonna have $1 in it maybe. Incredible margins. What is that? 249,000%, or I don't know. Amazing. So yeah, Amazon Echo ring. There she blows. Well, I need to clean my little spinner thingy here. So we'll see if this one makes it to the front of the video or not. I sold a pair of cleats for $268, I think, on an offer. So they haven't been paid for yet. So I don't know if they're going to bump this one down a notch or two. But here we are, $249.99. Yippee! All right, up next, we got this Timex Indiglo Expedition Combo. New old stock in the box. Sold for $249.99. Oh, my God. Came out of the fishing haul that I did. Hope check out that video if you haven't. If you have, thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe, and whatever. Yeah, $249.99. Can't get much better than that for this little Timex piece. Timex usually is not the most expensive brand, but for some reason this one is. Happy to see it go. Got 6 of these, so you do the math on that. That's pretty good. It's a $1,500 bill. So be well into the profit if all those sell. I'm gonna have to check the time because I gotta go. Up next, we got these Epson thermal printers, model M188B. I got 3 of them, sold them for $150 total. These came out of a haul I got off Facebook for $50. About a truckload of electronics that were untested out of a storage unit that's they were selling stuff out of the unit that they couldn't sell in their auctions because they said they're not allowed to sell untested electronics. So thanks, I appreciate it. Got a shelving unit full of stuff still. But I had these listed for $100. They ended up selling for 50 a piece. I think somebody's a reseller on these. Happy to let them have it and make a little money on it because they're clogging up space for me. I've had them for about 2 months. No bites on them at $99. So I bid at 50, and here we go. Not much to say about them. They're expensive new restaurant equipment. So somebody's out there trying to start a restaurant up or something and trying to save a dollar or two, which I would recommend because restaurants are tough. But yeah, $150. Sent the buyer a message about some other stuff that I had. So hopefully we can compound one sale into 2 or 3, move some inventory, get some cash flowing in. If that's what they do. So, never hurts to try. And that's about it. So look out for restaurant equipment, thermal printers, especially dymos. Bought 2 dymos at a thrift store for $10 a couple months ago. Sold them for $360 total. Big profit margins. So yeah, keep an eye out for thermal printers, dymo, especially dymo label writers or whatever they're called. Great stuff. Good luck out there. All right, up here we got a in the box Zero Halliburton piece of luggage. Thing sold for $130. Had it listed for $199.99 for 3 or 4 months. Sorry for the camera shake. And no bites on it, no offers, nothing. So dropped it down to $149.99. Got an offer of $130 in a matter of a day or so. I jumped on that, and I'll take $130 for the rest of them. So this came out of a storage unit where we're still behind on that unit by several $1,000s. Honey, I hope you're not watching. And this will help get us closer. So we took it, going to send it out the door. Easy to ship this thing. Just slap a label on the other label and be good to go. So not much else to say about that. Other than if you see some Zero Halliburton stuff, pay attention. Some of the old stuff's worth a lot of money. I've got several vintage, probably 10 or 15 vintage pieces out of this unit. Hope to get those listed soon. They came out of the death pile recently, so I'm hoping to reduce the largest death pile in America that I currently accrued. But moving on. One of them's got a bunch of Rock Tour backstage passes on it. I think one of the comps on those sold for like $280, which is actually out of the other storage unit that we didn't win from this same owner. But hey, you can't win them all. But yeah, that's it. We're going to ship this one out. All right, up next we got King Randor here from Masters of the Universe in the 80s. This is a vintage piece. Comes with his staff, his cape. Sold it for $150 on an offer. I think I had it listed for $200. This is one of the rarer, trying to say rural. It's a rare figure. It's one of the higher dollar figures from the He-Man set. You could piece it out, sell it, the staff and the robe. These come down in price a little bit. I sold a robe once for, I think, $150. I sold the staff for $100. The little chest plate here, I probably should have pieced this out. I know better, but sometimes it's just, kind of sacrilegious to break it apart and sell it like that. But anyways, keep a lookout for this guy. Does really well. Like especially the accessories, all this kind of stuff. You can sell them separately, even if you don't even have the figure. Sometimes the accessories are worth more than the figure. In this case, they are. So shame on me, but the true collectors will appreciate me. I'm King Randor. I'm worth a lot of money. Look for me and you will make more money. I'm stupid. Got a Xiamo Black Magnum SBK 2500Q spinning reel here. So sold for $90, I believe, on an offer. $80, $90, something like that. Came out of the fishing hall. Check out the video. I don't know much about Xiamo. It's the first one I've sold. Black Magnum. Yeah, we know. Came with a little free extra graphite spool and whatnot. So what else can I say? Hope you catch some fish and good luck, buddy. Up here we got this Kodak Carousel 4400 projector. This thing works. It's been tested, put through the ringer. I think I sold it for $79.99. Sold in like 2 or 3 days. Bought it for 809 or 909 or 1209. You'll have to watch a haul video to find out what it really cost. Please watch. But yeah, sold in a couple days. These slide projectors sell well. Slides sell well. Old photographs, negatives, all that kind of stuff people collect. So don't know why, but they do. You can see my head in the, hey, how are you? Sorry about the glare there. I'm working on getting some shade behind me. But yeah, 79 bucks. Gonna make 55, 60 bucks on this in a few days. A little bit of work testing it and all that. So, hey, I'll pick these up all day long if I can. Actually just saw one at Goodwill yesterday. It was an older model. I plugged that one in just to test it to see if it worked at the store, and the light came on, the lamp and all that stuff. It rotated, and do a quick test, and things started smoking. Look at the bottom. It's already melted. But they have a fire hazard inside of Goodwill. Maybe that's why their stuff's so expensive, because the insurance is so high. I don't know. But anywho, $50, $60 profit on this. Let's go. I'm going to slide out of here. All right, up here we got a Penn Reels spinning reel. I think a 309M level wind. I think this one sold for 60 bucks, 65 bucks on an offer. Had it listed for 75, 80. I don't remember. Been listed for a couple weeks. Somebody started biting at my hook. I took it and snapped it and got me a marlin. So yeah, just moving these things down the road. Got to get the cash flow rolling in, because we got another haul I'm trying to go get today. So we don't stop and need to do the sales. So giddy up. But yeah, new old stock, new in the box, blah, blah, blah. Just like all the other fishing reels that I've sold in the last week or 2 or 3 weeks that you guys may have seen, maybe not. This one's another one, so bye-bye. All right, coming up next, we got a Toto 1999 live mini disc. This sold for 60 bucks. I believe on an offer, I had it listed for $79.99. Been listed for about 2 months. So pulled the trigger. Most of these do sell around 60 bucks. Just, trying to squeak out an extra dollar or two. Be on the lookout for mini discs. They sell incredibly well, incredibly fast. Most of them have sold already, all for 55 to 75 bucks. I think we sold one for 100. It was sealed. But these came out of a storage unit, pure profit here. Gravy train, bottom line, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, mini discs, when they sell so crazy, there's not a whole lot around here in the States. I think they were bigger in Europe and Japan, but that's what they look like. Just like that. Yeah. So you see these laying around, even without the cases, that they're worth good money. The pieces that play the music are actually worth good money too. So keep an eye out for these. Sell really well. I've never found any but this one storage unit find. I have alerts on Facebook set for these things. And anytime I'm at a place that has media for sale, I'll look for them. They look like cassettes, so they're probably going to be priced like a cassette. And, you get it for $1, 50 bucks all day long. That's how you make money. On to the next. All right, up next, we got this Tumi Eau de Parfum Discovery Set. Got this from Goodwill for like $4, $5, $4.99. I don't remember. They got some weird pricing there. $4.09, $4.04, $7.70, $4.04. Worldwide, act like y'all don't know. A little ludicrous. Anyways, sold for $49.99 in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I think I'm going to try to do a what I've been buying video, kind of like these. We'll see how they work. Probably not very good, but this one haven't even made its debut yet, so it's sold faster than I can get the footage up, so doing something good. There's only like 2 sales comps, nothing out there, so these must be pretty popular. So if you're at Goodwill and you see a Tumi Discovery Set, pick it up for $4 and sell it for $49. It's that easy. So good luck finding some old Tumi stuff here, and really expensive stuff, really high quality luggage. Used to be in the luggage business, actually. So I know Tumi, Hartman does really well. Zero Halliburton. Got some Zero Halliburton stuff on sale on eBay. So go buy that from me and get it off my hands. Moving on from this, I'm going to spray out of here. Got another fishing reel here. We got a Penn Reels 4300 SS skirted spool graphite spinning reel. Comes in the box, new old stock, blah, blah, blah. Sold for 90 bucks on an offer. I had it listed for 149. Been on there about a week and a half. Somebody's going to throw me $90. I'm taking it. I'm going to bite that hook every time. So this one's going out. Sold pretty quick, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. Try to get our money back as fast as we can so we can reinvest it into some more good inventory, more future profit, and put a little in the bank to satisfy all the other stuff. So not going to go on all day about every fishing reel I got, because you'll be tired of me. All right, up next we got a deluxe edition Alan Parsons Project CD set. Sold for, I don't know, $39.99 or something like that. Took about 2-3 months to sell. Came out of a storage unit. The best unit we've ever had so far. This is pure profit. I don't know what I'm going to have in this piece, but it's not that much. So again, just going straight to the bottom line, straight to the next inventory haul, and straight to the pocket. So appreciate you, Alan. Your project worked. That's all I got to say about that. All right, up next we got a video game here, old PS3, Dead Space 3, limited edition, sealed, still in the package. So great. Sold for $19.99. Not the most expensive video game I've sold, not the cheapest, so not even close to the middle. So happy to have this one go. Got a bunch of video games out of this one unit. Sealed stuff, rare stuff, expensive stuff. So unit's just killing. Just now it's just paying dividends. That's all we're doing, just like the stock market. So that's how I view some of this stuff, is just like playing the stock market. Went to school for it. Still enjoy it from time to time, but these are just paying dividends on in perpetuity. So giddy up. All right, here we got a pair of lacrosse steel shank rubberized boots. These things are about hip high, I believe. Yeah, economy hip boot, 32-inch black ST, size 11. Sold them for $65 on an offer in about, I don't know, an hour they sold. Probably could have got more out of them, but anyways, happy to get $65. Came out of a storage unit, didn't even know they were in there, found them in a bag, pulled them out. I was like, oh, we're going to list these real quick. And they sold real quick. So giddy up. This unit cost us about $400. It doesn't take many $65 sales to, get the money on these. So not much else I can say about them. Brand new. Haven't been worn before, looks like, so giddy up. Hope these go to good use, and hope they go to good use because I don't need them anymore. Bye-bye. All right, here we got another Abu Garcia 5501-C3 fishing reel, little bait caster. This one actually was a return. I had it marked as new old stock. Apparently, I missed the 90-day factory recondition warranty here on the box, so accept the return immediately, got it back, sent the buyer their money back. It was my bad. It happens. I'm human. But put this one up as parts only. It still works, I'm sure. Didn't sell these used, sold it as parts only, so I didn't have another snafu with this one. Sold for $25 in about 10 minutes. Actually messed up on the listing, had a quantity of 4, and all 4 sold within like an hour and a half. I'm like, looked on there, I'm like, oh man, had to cancel 3 orders. Why'd you cancel it? My bad, buddy. Sorry. Anyways, this one sold. We're fishing out. Sold another Gerber new old stock fishing knife in the box. Sold for, I think, $17.50. Nothing crazy. It's not a big desirable knife, but knives sell well. Knives sell quick. So if you see some knives out there, pick them up, do some homework, and cut out some profit. Get it? Anyways, good luck out there. All right, up next we got this Science of Integrative Medicine, part of the Great Courses series from the Mayo Clinic. Sold a bunch of these. These are all sealed. I think they're DVD books, blah, blah, blah. I probably ought to read this one, but anyhow, this one sold for $8.99. I think it's the cheapest one we've sold. Probably sold 10 or 15 of them, some of them for like $25. So done well on these, came out of a storage unit. So it's not like I paid $10 for them a piece. So I don't know what I got in it. It's pure profit at this point. So happy to have it and happy to see it go. All right, next up we sold this Harley Davidson hat here. Sold it for $10. So this is my last video because I've officially hit my sales goal and I'm going to retire off this $10 sale. I think I'll make about 8 cents on it. Not much to say about it other than it's a hat. Got some Harley Davidson logos on it. Got the sticker on the front. Take your sticker off. You're going to wear it. Take the sticker off. Please, what are we doing here? It's a new era hat. Okay, big deal. Anyways, yep, that's it. All right, we got another Hey Adams off-the-record coaster here that sold. This is Bernie Sanders having a beverage. I think he got Bill and Hillary in the back there and some other people. I don't know who they are. But anyway, sold for like $12.50. Sold to a regular customer. She's bought a bunch of these going out to Ohio, so appreciate you. Sold a ton of these things, a couple hundred of them so far, about anywhere from $10 to $15 a piece. So keep on rolling. Got about 100, 200 of them left. May end up pulling us out of the fire on this storage unit we bought. So got a couple packs of Steinberger double ball guitar strings. Storage unit had a bunch of these Steinberger guitars in them, cases, accessories, and whatnot. So we sold a couple guitars already. Had one returned. Didn't sound right. Maybe it was you. I don't know. But anywho, these sold for $24.50. One sealed, one not. So these come out of the best unit we've had. So just straight to the bottom line, pure profit. Happy to have them. All right, up here we got a Pampered Chef popcorn doohickey thingamabobber popper. Sold for $19.99. We were having a big yard sale, and this was my mom's, and she said, can you do anything with this? And I said, we'll see. And I did, Mom, so we did it. Can't say much about it because I don't know much about it, but Pampered Chef does really well. So if you run across a bunch of Pampered Chef stuff, do your comps, do your homework, and make some money. All right, up here we got a John Lennon single, some sort of mini CD. I thought it was going to be like a mini disc that we sold just crazy amounts of for just awesome money. Bought this in Japan when I was there with the family. I went to a flea market at a temple that's like 400 or 500 years old. Hope to do a video on Japanese thrifting and Japanese flea markets at some point. Amazing resale culture there. If you get a chance to go to Japan, I highly recommend it just for the wagyu and the ramen and the sushi. But the thrifting is pretty fun too. So anyways, this one sold for like $14. I think I bought it for 300 yen, or is it yen? I don't know, 300 what have yous. So it's about, I don't know, I think it was like $3. So gonna make a little money on it, move it on down the road. And that's about it. The details. Up here we got a AM/FM Bluetooth media receiver. I believe it's for a motorcycle. Blaupunk. Sold 3 or 4 of these already. Got 2 or 3 left. Came out of a storage unit. I think we're going to break even. Stay tuned. We might do it. Scratch and claw, nickel and dime. We've almost made it in time. So this one sold for $25 on an offer. I think I had them listed for $30. I'm going to take $25 on these all day long. So keep on coming, and I'll keep on sending them. Sold this Salt Life bag. I think it's like waterproof or something. It rolls, zips, flips, dips. Don't know much about it, but sold it for $15. Came out of a storage unit. Felt like it was high quality. So it's worth putting it on eBay. Pure profit. Came out of our best unit. So, I'll probably make like $8 or $9 on this after everything's said and done, maybe $10. So happy to have that go out the door and make a little money on it and get it out of my way because I need the space. Yep, I'm going to surf out of here. Well, if you made it this far, you made it to the end of the video. All 3 of you. Appreciate it. All jokes aside, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave a message. Anything you liked. Hey, I've seen that, or can't believe you sold that for $800, or why'd you sell that for that much, or this little, or whatever. I got one hater out there says I'm annoying. We all know that already. So thanks, Charboy, or whatever your name is. The keyboard warrior. Hey, look at me. I'm a big boy. I really don't care, buddy. I'm going to keep making videos because I'm having fun. But yeah, I'm going to get back to it and try to get some of this done because it's a mess. Bring your brooms because it's a mess. Little, Zach Galifianakis. So thanks for watching. Let's go. Thanks for watching. All right, we're out of here.